Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, Resonators. We are back using some new molds to me from ProCase Design. I can't for the life of me think of what these are called. I have molds that are similar, but these have a little bit different etching and the shape overall is different. I think the ones that I have are Lily, and these are, like, I love the Lily molds. Her Lily and leopard molds are some of my, like, all-time favorite molds ever. These might take the place of those because the etching on them is beautiful. The other thing I want to mention is if you get her molds, I find that the darker ones like this are really fun to have because you can actually see, like, if you get like the clear ones, sometimes when you're using resin and colors and stuff, it's a little tricky to see the etching if you want to like follow along. So having this darker one in contrast to the clear is really nice because I'm going to use some casting craft white, put it in a piping bag, and essentially just kind of like trace the etching. So do you need a piping bag to do that? No. Does it make it easier sometimes to be a little bit more intricate? Yes. I do believe that I have some linked in my Amazon store that I get. You get like a crap ton for, next to nothing. And they do come in handy. So in the beginning, what I did is I put some rose quartz tumbled chips in the center where like little dots are. I am going to go behind that and use some pink alcohol ink. So it is a little tricky to see them, but you can still see them if you're looking closely. I always try to incorporate like genuine quartz, rose quartz or something into my pieces because I love crystals. So I'm keeping the color scheme very simple. I'm using a pink alcohol, like pearl, and then I think it's like bubblegum, which is just like a solid fuchsia bright pink. And I'm just keeping it in the center. I'll let it kind of move around a little bit, but luckily it didn't like go crazy and expand everywhere because I really wanted that to be just in the center. So a thing that I actually did on accident, but it was like a happy accident, Bob Rose, is I couldn't find my scissors, so I was trying to like pinch the tip of the bag with my nail, but it ended up like kind of pulling it a little bit, and it made this really, really fine point tip. And that actually made it super easy to make these really, really thin lines. And if I'll be able to do it again, that would be amazing. My luck though, I probably won't. So all I did is I just went in, like I said, tracing the lines, tracing the little lines in the center. I go in and I make some dots. This was a little time consuming, but it was well worth it. I know someone's going to ask, how long did I wait to do the white? I'd say about I think overall the resin sat for about 8 minutes. So it's not like super liquidy, but it's not super thick either. And that just helps it to still get that bloom effect, but to not drop down so much because you really don't want like the blobs per se. You want it to just kind of feather back in. And I think that was a great amount of time. So my 8 minutes is probably like your 15 minutes though. I am outside in Florida heat. So that definitely makes the process go a little bit faster. So I just check it every 5 minutes. You want it to kind of make a mound when you like squeeze it out. If it just like pours right back in, then it's a little too runny. So on the top one, I went in and made little what do you call those? Like little petals, and the bottom one I just kept how you see it. I wanted to see if that made any difference, and yeah, you can see it. It's not like wow, that really changed the appearance of everything, but look how these bloomed. I love these, and I think I'm gonna do like a corresponding pink for the etching because the white wouldn't make sense. I don't think so. Let me know what you guys think, but I absolutely love how these came out. So once I do the etching, I'll take them outside and get you guys some pictures of it. But I hope you enjoy this little video, and I love you guys so, so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.